This is the second part of our lesson on Twi Grammar. In this episode, we'll be looking at the rules governing Twi possessive pronouns. In English, possessive pronouns include mine, your or yours, his, hers, and so on and so forth. These are all words that demonstrate possession. In Twi too, we have words that demonstrate possession. That is, there exist possessive pronouns. The only difference is that whilst in English, always the possessive pronoun is written separately from the noun that it qualifies, this is not always the case in Twi. In Twi, sometimes the possessive pronoun is contracted and then written together with the noun that it qualifies. So without much ado, let's start the lesson on Twi possessive pronouns. A typical example of possessive pronouns in English, we have mine, yours, his, theirs, and so on and so forth. So in Twi too, we have the same thing. But how do we say these things in Twi? Let's take me. That is me. So in this case, me in English will no more be me, but it will be what? Mine. So if I want to say my father, how would I say that, or how would I write that? I will say me papa. But what will I do? I will separate them. I'll write me and then papa separately. So me papa, my father. And what about you? We'll say wo papa, but they are written separately. And then ono will change totally, and it will become ne. That is his or her. Ne papa. Ono will change totally when it is behaving as a possessive pronoun, and it will become ne papa. That is his father or her father. What about eno? That is it. That one too will change just as ono, and it will become ne papa. Good. Let's take the plural pronouns beginning with yen. We will also have yen papa. And you hear people say yeah papa, but when we are writing, we say yen papa. But in the normal conversation, you hear people say yeah papa. I mean, negating or eliminating the n in it. But in actual sense, it's yen papa. Good. What about mo papa? Mo written separately from papa. Mo papa. One day. So we are going to write dear, and it will still be one papa. And then what about enonom? Enonom will take the form that the singular pronoun takes. That is eno. Eno becomes ne. So this one too, enonom, will become ne papa. However, if the noun that follows the possessive pronoun starts with a, letter a, then there will be some changes. However, these changes happen to all the singular pronouns. And with the plural pronoun, it happens to only the enonym, the plural for it, enonym, but the rest of the plural pronouns remain unchanged. So let's take an example of a noun that starts with a, and let's see how the pronouns, the possessive pronouns, will react with them. For example, let's take ear, ason, ason. This is ason or ason, ason. If I want to say my ear, this is what happens. The me, the e in the me will be eliminated and be replaced with apostrophe. So my ear, me, ason will become mason, mason, written together. Remember, the pronouns behaving as a possessive pronoun, normally we separate the possessive pronoun and the other noun. But in this case, both are written together. So we have mason, mason, mason. And then wo, ason, you will lose the wo. As I've told you, it happens to all the singular pronouns. So wo, ason will become wason, wason, wason. What about ono, ason? It will become nason, nason, nason. And even eno also will become nason, nason, nason. His year, its year, all the same, nason, nason. What about the plural pronouns? Like I told you, it doesn't happen to them, but it happens to only it in plural form. So, yen, our ear will say yen ason, yen ason. Mo will have mo ason, but you will pronounce it moason. In daily conversation, we say moason, moason, moason. However, they are not written together. They are written separately. Moason, moason. What about one ason, one ason, one ason? So, with the plural pronouns acting as possessive, they remain unchanged, and we don't write them together. It doesn't matter. I mean, the noun that comes after them begins with letter A or not. They remain unchanged and they are not written together. So we have yen ason, mo ason, one ason. But a noun will change and it will take this form, nason, nason. This is where we end our lesson on Twi possessive pronouns. Please check the other video to learn rules governing Twi pronouns when acting as object of a verb. Thank you.